get it. Yo, why the fuck? Hey, how do you load up your depth chart? Oh, you gotta change that shit every time you load up. God damn. Don't need the car. Tay love this shit. This nigga love this shit. uh, uh, uh. Baby 50 be gone. I had my little cousin up, man. Hey, Why? Where you at, Bob? Uh.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on their Beltway rivals, the Washington Commanders. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Howell, first play, going to throw it. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Little bootleg here. Howell. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. He wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Howell. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Let's go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Howell, he'll look to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Howell's throw complete to Dodson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Howell. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Howell now to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space.
Bullshit. You saw the flats open out there. I was bullshitting out there, man. Hey, get better, though.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
Try.
This from 32 yards away.
Oh, shit. Good.
Sly able to put this one through.
That's good in there.
It's 3-0 Washington.
Be like that sometimes, man. We got a good, decent drive.
Yes,
First
just
drive
3
coming
points,
out,
but
man.
4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty
Decent
good about
first
the whole
drive,
thing.
man.
Think, okay,
Gotta get
this
better,
should
man.
continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Give me that shit.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to
pick right there. Give me that ball back, baby.
On the game's opening drive.
Can we talk?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now Howell. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On the counter, this is Robinson. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas.
Baby.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens.
First down, nigga.
A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Howell going to audible to something else. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Gibson here running out of the gun. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's Howell.
Yes, sir.
He's target Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 18. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. 2nd down, Howell now. Open man is Samuel, complete. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll run with Gibson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Robinson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A touchdown.
You already know how I do it, man. Touch it in there, man.
Will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Beat Raha. And it's good.
Extra
It's
point
good.
by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Block that motherfucker. Good, baby.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
We do.
This taken in at the goal line.
Woo.
And he'll be stopped
Tried to
right
be
around
missed that
where he would
motherfucker.
have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Mm-hmm.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson. It's caught. Beckham. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now it's Jackson. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And quickly they get to the line. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
What? No!
Comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
17-6, man. Let's go.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Go.
On the return, Devin Duvernay.
Hit his ass.
No room to run as he's tackled down inside
Tell
the
him.
20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up 1st downs.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
This time, Jackson will throw it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Get the fuck. Oh, all right. I'm about to say, Beckham ain't like that no more. That's a breakup.
Remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
It's good, bro.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle.
Brian Robinson's a fucking dog. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Look at me. Yeah.
It's a pickup of 12.
Get off of him.
First down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First down, how to throw. Flushed out right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to
Sam Howell gonna get there, baby. Ain't nothing to worry about.
What often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try.
Woo!
Logan Thomas.
TD, baby. You see me all day, man. Ain't no stopping this boy, man. We the great. I'm the great. Scoob the great. Yeah.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3.
Hey. Good heavy. Hey. Hail that victory shit, man.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the
hit his ass. Hit motherfucking Beckham, bitch ass nigga.
Decision to bring it up ends up not being a good one.
Look, we ain't got motherfucking Josh Norman out here no more.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. From the gun, it's Jackson. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making.
I'm playing the motherfucking Dolphins right now. I'm up 7-0.
They made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Get his ass.
Oh my gosh, how you missed that throw?
He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson.
D-line. The two like that. There you
It's
go.
3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now back to throw.
Pick. Come on, man. You gotta let me pick that, baby. He threw it right in the triple coverage. You gotta give me that, man. Fourth quarter. Yeah. 17-3. Beating the shit out these bum-ass Ravens. Yeah. Yeah, man. We about to do the same shit on Monday night. We about to have a Monday night party.
Yeah, they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, he's taking. Give me that. Oh, I'm gonna call passing because that was even on me. Oh. Cool. Oh. We call passing interference. That's bullshit.
And that will force a turnover on.
Oh, damn, I got the ball. Hey. 4th down.
On the give, here's Robinson.
Fucking Brown Robinson, nigga.
1st and 10.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base,
I don't
not
think
taking a
they're
chance,
all
not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, you have to be
They really don't got no excuse.
You have to be careful about where you're
They better not let them all throw it.
But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Nah, real shit. Straight to the nigga string. Don't.
from the 3, 2nd and a yard.
I say if you spread it out, it's to do quick passes. That's it. And let that nigga run with the ball. We ain't going motherfucking 5-step drop with this nigga.
Yeah, man, you gotta go back and look at the tape, bro. He can put the ball there. He had more drop passes than you would think. Yeah, from the receivers.
More inaccurate passes though at that.
It was more drop than it was inaccurate, bro.
Nah, they showed the inaccurate joints too. He missed a whole bunch of niggas too. I seen the tape too about niggas dropping the ball as well. So I seen
yeah, but
also his motherfucking inaccuracy too.
Man, that come. I feel like that come with timing and the receivers, the talent of the receivers too.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Duvernay now.
Hey, Mook, you can hear Tay loud and clear?
Not loud, but I can hear him clear, yeah. I probably got to turn him up if I wanted to, but I can hear him.
From their special teams, that's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
This nigga on court. Yeah, I'm up 24-3. It's skunk season right now.
Yeah, I'm up 10-0. Got the bum getting the ball to start the half.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real...
Hit his ass. Bang! Oh, Cam Pearl. Yeah, pick that.
Because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they'll trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Washington
pressure gets to him.
Say something with the sack. He got 2 on the day.
His second sack of the night.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the
Fucking
league,
Lamar
but
up out there.
definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to take the ball in the air.
I don't even know.
See what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point.
Nah, I don't be drinking that shit no more. I can't tell you the last time I drank that shit, though.
Now it's Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own.
Let's hear it. Get off the game, nigga. Next. Got him quitting. Yeah. Fucking dog out here, man. One of the greatest Madden niggas you ever see and witness. I don't be on here full time like these rest of these geeking ass, sweaty ass niggas. But just know, your man's a dog. I know football, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Understand. Listen to Cousin School, man. Real shit. Back. I ain't never leave for real. I just had to take a break, man. Man, I ain't lose. I don't lose. I can't remember. I don't remember that. Shit never happened. Them L's never came this way. Nobody delivered them. I don't know. UPS never knocked at my door. Hey, I gotta send you the picture of these, my New Balances, Mo. Why these joints look fake? Nah, I got the 2002 joints. They can pick the Jets. Okay.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Jets. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
Ooh.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. 13 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example. On the very first play from scrimmage.
Hey, how you sub players out?
Some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Rodgers going to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Rodgers now on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Get his ass.
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple
Give me that sack, baby.
Their team's first sack of the game. He was really
Damn, it's
focused
sticking like Popeye's
downfield,
chicken.
but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be brought down at the
Fuck,
48-yard line.
I think Mr. Tackle like that, man.
6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, 626.
To throw, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Uzama. The 20. Down the right sideline. And the way in. Touchdown, New York. C.J. Uzama. 43 yards. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Let's go. No bullshit, man, yo.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Woo!
Up to midfield.
Woo! Let's go, nigga. Give me. Kick return, nigga.
Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
Man, let's go, man. We ain't walking like that.
Whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score.
Let's go, man.
No quicker way than on a kick return.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the
Decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On second down, here's Rodgers.
Yes, sir. Fuller. Let's go, baby.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Howell. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal.
Let's fucking go, Mo. Eat him up. No homo. Hey, hey, Paul. Big Paul. Get them yards, Gibby, man. Hey.
A strong
TD short.
Charles to get in for 6 points.
Yum, yum.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the
get in there. Let's go, man. Capitalize, man. That's what we do. Cap.
How about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game.
Big Allen right there, man.
Tiebreaker, isn't it?
Cold dog.
That's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know.
He's going for that.
He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Throwing quickly to Wilson. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. They find Randall Cobb with a completion. They'll get it inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. And it's caught. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run with Hall, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
88.
On play action, Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Got a game, folks.
Zerline connects on
Got
the
a
extra
fucking
point,
game, man.
and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll motion McLaurin left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. Howell throwing on third down here. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into it?
Oh, that's bullshit, man.
That would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back.
Give me that shit.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here.
Let's fucking go, man.
Past the 20-yard line.
That's my baby right there, man. Manuel Sanders, boy, he coming through.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Howell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To sideline, that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. The end result, 21 yards.
You think about the great receivers in the game, what do they have in common? The ability to create separation in their routes. Whether it's a head fake, a sharp cut, selling a different route, the subtle bump, it's a tough skill to teach. And this is well done here to get open and pick up the first down.
On 1st down, Howell.
Oh, what the fuck?
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now.
Come on, man.
Seconds.
Niggas is open out there, Bob. You missing them, Mo.
Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Another throw for Howell. Here's a screen for Robinson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This one from 48 yards
Good kick,
away.
baby. Let's go. Good. Going to halftime with this lead, man.
In the books, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So many dumb ways to die.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Howell. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Can I get a flag, ref? Damn. Get a flag, ref?
He was held without a catch in the first
Nigga
half,
smack
but
this
he's
shit
got
on
one
my
here, and
joint
he
on
also
homo.
picks up
Out
the
of
first
bounds.
down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Handoff now to Robinson.
Yes, sir.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Brian Robinson. Let's go. Go ahead, B-Rob. Get jiggy with it.
Kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel
24
like you're
to
in control
14.
of
Let's
this
go.
game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score.
Oh, that's bullshit.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lazard will go in motion right. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Here,
They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And pressure coming, and they got it.
Chase Young.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another
Stopping
empty
all
possession
that bullshit,
offensively.
man.
And you're at that
It's
point in
that
the
new
game where you
Madden
can't
right
afford to
here,
rely
man.
on
They
the
ain't rocking
knees.
for that shit
So
on
it's
here.
going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do
They
to
gonna
crack
go
this
for it on
defense.
4th and motherfucking a mile.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A hit as he throws it.
Get him out of here, man. Look at me. Another quitter. Hey, getting them out of here early, man. Let them know who the great is. The great Scooby Dooby. I'm ranked number motherfucking 10 worldwide. Oh, that's what they just said. Leaderboard 1. What that say? 4-0 commander shit. I'm gonna pause this motherfucking broadcast while I roll up, man. You know how Scooby do. Yeah. Back in this motherfucker. Cranking.
Man, you gotta pick that.
Oh, they still got Shaka Tony in the game. Uh, my defense like that, man. Man, these niggas quitting out here. Hold on. Let's get a Sam Howell time, baby. There we go, Sam Howell time. Oh, they got the Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Yeah. Got niggas nervous like this, man. God damn. Yeah. Beep, beep, beep. Damn. Ooh. Oh, the Giants won. Bryce Young went 3 for 6 for 35 yards. He got sacked.
They begin the drive with Robinson. There's a nice move. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 46 yards on the ground.
Chop and all the Brian Robinson, man.
Off play action. It's Howell. Rolling to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up
boy,
the
the ball
first
better bring it
down. It was to
back.
accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Howell. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Right.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt.
What? That's good.
Sly able to put this one through. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Lay that lot.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Give me that. Derek Ford with the pick, motherfucker 6, nigga.
Yeah. An interception return for a Commander's touchdown. But Charles,
let's fucking go, man. Go ahead, me.
Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go.
No
the
back.
Went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Ooh, good pass. And Watkins out there.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. They'll get it across the
Drop
35. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Give me that.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return across
I don't know how the hell he got on the
into
field, but he did.
46-yard line.
Yeah. Oh, I got another quitter. A quitter.
I ain't never asked for you to trust, and I was just gonna move on. Can't trust niggas, I gotta just put them on.
How the fuck he get on the field?
They know that you want
Oh.
to. They ask why I'm mad all day, and no part they not to. They fuck my mind up, I can't get back my time up. They fuck my grind up, had no bitches, that money came, they lined up. I stretched the lane, I cut the line up, was blind to the shit. I only got blind up. You fucking with the wrong ones, you fuck your time.
Hey Mook, 5-0. Oh, playing the Ravens again. I ain't scared of no Ravens. Fucking rat bird.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
Yes, sir.
It's the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Play action. It's Jackson. They've got his man. Complete. Down the sideline he goes. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. 78 yards. And the Ravens go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give them some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll run with Gibson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the
B-Rob.
It's a gain of 35. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Faking the handoff, Howell. Right here taken in by McLaurin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game.
I had him. Oh my God, I missed him.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down. Looking end zone, but it's keyed in that last completion was well. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Howell. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Gone. So high for Earth.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
I can't ride like this, huh? Nah.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Okay, Heineke balled out today.
And Gibson decides against bringing it out. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Hal down to throw it. Sets up the screen to Robinson. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Now they go play action with Howell. Rolling to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's
Open. Nothing like shit. Dang.
things in check and force a punting situation.
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt.
That nigga house some shit.
Might have the back spin on that one. It hits at the 4. It continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown.
Give me that.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is
Cam.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Howell, he'll look to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And McClure in the motion man right. Howell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive.
Give me that.
Looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. He's on.
Yay! Let's go, Mo.
Interception return for a Commander's touchdown.
Oh. That nigga twerking out here. Oh, Madden got everybody twerking.
Rushers like this team does read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Now the Washington offense back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game.
Let's go.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
He gonna be scared to throw
Baltimore
now.
offense at the line, set to get going. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six.
Oh!
That's in the hands of Crochet. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20.
Get the fuck out of here, Mo.
James Crochet.
That was another
Damn,
fucking
I
pick,
spoke too
man.
soon.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
That was a no fucking pick, Mo. That's crazy.
And the lead is now 21-14.
They let him get this bullshit, man.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Antonio Gibson. And he returns this to the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing here, Howell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Howell looking to throw again. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? 1st down, Howell to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. 3rd and long, here's Howell. He gets it, and now a fumble. The ball's out.
What the fuck, Mo?
DB's has it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. It's taken to the 26. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Well, a gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Hold on, let's see.
Powell throwing on first down here. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On the counter, Gibson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. He's still having trouble moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, so much for halftime adjustment. Sometimes the best adjustment you make is no adjustment. You just do things better. But in this case, I think an adjustment was in order. They may have to change up and start throwing the ball around a little bit more.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Give me that.
Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall.
Give me that. Yeah, nigga.
Commanders touchdown. Well, the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting.
Let's go.
Other players had a chance to react
themselves.
Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points.
Let's fucking go, man. Look at me.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson throwing after the interception. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's
No, that's
on the
it,
ground,
Cap.
whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. A slant route caught by Bateman. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Another run here with down. And caught it up.
Come on, man. What the fuck, Mo? Hey, cuz. That shit crazy, cuz. Come on, man.
So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Jackson looking to throw on third. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Tucker's kick is good.
Man.
And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So
can't rock for no bullshit. Commander shit, Mo. Let's go, Mo. New generation, man. Let's get it, man. Gotta do it, man.
I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Back to throw, Howell. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Here's Howell.
I believe in Sam. Let's go.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Oh, Howell loses it. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Here we go. This is 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time.
Come on, man.
This one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Here's Jackson. Steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Real quick.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it out to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now back to throw. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll indeed take a knee. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.
Be like that sometimes, man.
Sheet,
Fuck Sam Howell.
out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, all right.
I'm sending out half of the clip so you know. I'm sending the other half as soon as I leave. I whip it out, he said he wanna take these. To watch my back, I need one more of me. To get 100, I need one more of me.
Yeah, all right, man. And how you substitute players on defense, Mo? Huh? You say what? Oh, triangle. All right. I can't see it because I got the screen up and shit. I can't see that corner, that bottom left corner. Yeah, I can't see shit. Uh-oh, Cowboys.
It's not about you, it's about what you're supposed to. It's not about you or what you go through. As long as you blow them up when you post. I talk to my aunt about what I go through.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC.
These chicken head bitches keep watch. They watch from afar, but I know that they plot. Shit blew out like a bag of chips, not more. Your partner got stuck in place, yeah, mark. You come looking for me, you better be locked in. Bitch, you don't got no gloves, you just soft in. Oh, bro, I'm popped out, I was rock. Bitch got popped out cause I was broke. You niggas be phony and see-through. Mama say who I don't like in the stand. Too phony, if you get hit, it's gonna be lethal. Make it back home, trusting them people. Tryna make it back home, busting these people. Try a little sweet and got bloody and diesel. Wait till I see the crowd like they the Beatles. This is that fat shit, not in no theater.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First play, going to throw it. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle.
Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo.
Yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Now Howell. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Sly able to put this one through, and it's 3-0 Washington. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And the decision to bring it out.
Great fucking tackle, man.
Tackled it to
Hell
15.
yeah.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down.
You can watch me play the Cowboys.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys 1st down as he's brought down at the 25-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy 1st. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation. But instead, they fooled him a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
To throw is Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass around. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8
fucking go,
coming
man.
up.
You gotta turn up, man. Just fucking stop, man.
Defensive side of the ball held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Prescott escaping the pressure. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chase Young drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the 7. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not
Let's go.
as concerned with
Brian
that.
Robinson,
They're not
baby.
looking for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Downfield to Thomas. He'll be taken down, but not
First down, baby.
across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there. A breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Howell. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, here's Gibson.
Yes, sir. Let's go. There you go, Gibby.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hell yeah, man.
Timeout called for
First
by the
down,
offense.
baby.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That's my man.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's
You better
1st
do
and
that, this shit,
10.
I'm trying to tell you.
And how will throw it?
Come on, man. What the fuck? Sam Howell, come on, man. They got like Sam Howell some shit like that, man.
Ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Mo, that's all this nigga be throwing out here. They be trying to fake, son. But it's like, I don't know. I guess you gotta step up all the way with
Line
them
of
niggas.
scrimmage,
Something,
the
I don't know.
31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Howell, another throw on 2nd down. He's got it
There
to
you go,
Gibson.
Jit. There you go, motherfucker, Sam.
Almost gets to the 10.
Fucking get a first
The
down, man.
Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Touchdown. Let's go, baby. You hear me, man? Yeah.
Curtis Samuel, a 12-yard
Let's fucking go, man. Turn up on them. You know how motherfucking Commanders do it? Yeah. Hood.
Joey Sly on for the extra point.
Hey, bang, bang, hey. Bang, bang, nigga. Bang, bang, nigga. Hey, turn up. Let's tear it up. Hey. You know, he mad off of that one, you know? That was a fucking dime.
Following the touchdown,
Sam Howell with the dime.
Cavante Turpin now from his end zone.
Oh,
a good return up past the 30.
they faking, Mo.
One man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
Yeah.
That takes me back to our
They let if you motherfucker try to go for a hit stick and miss that joint, they give you that shit up.
His emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half.
That's what I try to do. I try to blow up the motherfucking joint. And yeah, nigga just house that joint. I ran 2 of them joints back before.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. "15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Oh, fuck, Mo.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. That ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter, and Charles, they're trailing in this
that's
ball game.
all the way
A
down.
tight one, set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Flush to his right.
No! Get that shit out of here. Good fucking defense, man. That's how you motherfucker fight through the play, man.
That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Prescott.
Should have fumbled that shit.
At the line of scrimmage. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on fourth down.
Yes, sir.
Force it in, and it's intercepted.
Mm-hmm. That's how we do it, baby. Left hand up. Who are we? The commander.
You know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Howell. Flushed out right.
I'm playing the Cowboys.
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and
just ran that nigga over like that. Who got the Bills?
Good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points. I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally.
I thought all y'all was in here playing each other.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Second down throw for Howell.
But they got Sam Howell.
Come on, Mo. What the fuck? Hey, come on, Sam. Like, come on, Joe. They faking on this nigga accuracy, Slim.
On 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Who back up? Or Jacoby Brissett?
The chance of wasting this.
Well, he is on the depth chart on here. They got him over Sam Howell, of course, because his overall like a 70-something. Sam Howell is 60-something.
Give me that shit, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You see me what I do? Man, what the fuck I do out here, man?
10 yards away.
Motherfucker, man. I am. I trust him now, man. Come on, Mo. Yeah. Clutch.
Sly on for the extra point.
Clutch out here, man.
It's good to make it 17-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Come here. Come here, sir.
20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Hey.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So
get the fuck. Oh my goodness. That was a pick, Mo.
how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire fourth remaining, so stranger things have happened.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Pollard will take it up the gut. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
That's so crazy.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang
no,
in
sir.
there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
Boom, nigga!
Also slow in development.
Yeah!
Maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
Complete on the deep ball. They have not gotten him going.
But you see that defense recover though.
There with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And his kick is good. And they're
There
back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response.
Make the most out of this drive, baby.
Exactly right about that,
Let's make the most out of this drive, baby.
Something, even though it's not 6, just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But
good
the
run.
rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Powell. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Howell now to throw it.
Come on, Mo.
Incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. So here we go, 4th down. Howell. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They run straight ahead.
Good fucking tackle, man. Go ahead, big jam. Let's bring it home, defense.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe
bringing that pressure.
Legs underneath him, mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott, eluding the pressure right. This is caught.
They're gonna catch that wild shit.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check.
They certainly have. And what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Going to run again here with Pollard. Oh, no.
God damn it.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free.
He fumbled that shit.
A teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Prescott from the gun.
Come on, Mo.
Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
What?
Get the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
We're going to take this shit slow, man. We're going to get this game winner, man. Let's go.
See them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here comes second down at 5. And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Here's second down. On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. On first and 10, it's Robinson. Shoves him aside. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Here's first and 10. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They'll come up now on second down. Second down and a run by Robinson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win.
And it's good.
The kick here is good.
And it's good.
On that sideline as they have taken the trying to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was.
There we go. Beat Dallas. You already know what it do. Beat Dallas. You already know what it do. Yeah, you already know what it do.
Location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
Raymond Davis with the interception. Yeah. Who want the smoke, man? I got all of it for everybody, man. Motherfucking Madden, yeah. I made it to the top 2,000, Mo. Y'all hear me? I'm top 2,000 in the world, man. Oh, never mind. That's a 20,000. We're gonna get there though, man. Slow grind. I'm playing Washington too.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital.
They got Commanders versus Commanders, man.
Maryland. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Washington Commanders and themselves. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from FedEx Field. And a fair catch signaled for and taken success.
The one that's about the friendly quit. Can't do Commanders versus Commanders. That ain't gonna look right on TV. Ain't gonna look right for the stream. Okay. Nigga got the Giants. Okay.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now a first carry here for Robinson. They find some open
Let's
field
go.
here. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Great beginning there under the bright lights of prime time.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in prime time is on you.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's second down and a yard. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. He's to the 15. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
You're dead out there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Hal throwing again after the pick 6. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Big Leonard Williams, the one who came in and got him.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque.
Yeah, I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people say, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Gibson. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll go to Barkley again, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he takes this up right
Keep running, Robin.
5-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a 1st.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Howell. Open man is Samuel, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Throwing here, Howell. Throw right side to Dodson. And he's going to be
Need these motherfucking chains, man.
35-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Off play action, it's Howell.
Come on,
We're
man.
going to be off target and incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And once more, Howell back to the air. Completes it to Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he
Move them
crosses
chains,
over
man.
out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
This is brought in by Gibson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go. Scary Terry shit.
Taking the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 10-7. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Gary Brightwell. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a
Yes,
little
sir.
counterintuitive because most people would think losing
Can't throw that shit
equals
on me,
passing the
baby.
ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. It's Barkley on the count, and he's going to lose yardage.
Get him,
here,
Chase.
back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They're going to try and throw.
Yes, sir.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Powell's throw complete there to Thomas. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Straight ahead, Gibson.
Let's move the motherfucking chains, baby. Let them know, Gibby.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now he'll look to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Robinson is in.
Fucker.
Touchdown,
Yeah.
Commanders. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
Let's go.
It's good to make it 17-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I'll be smacking him up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 15 yards there on the scramble and a first down.
Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards.
And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On the give, here's Robinson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and 2. Here's Howell.
Let's go. Scary Terry, man.
Yes, great job. Both feet in, 1st down.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And that pickup on 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Well, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good.
Let's go.
And at the 28. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
shotgun handoff to Gibson. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. At this stage of the game, for the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
A give left side to Robinson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Al down to throw it.
Get the fuck out of here, Mo.
Incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Sly able to put this one through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Jones. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He got out of bounds
downs. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up fourth down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Gets this to Bellinger. And he is going to have the Giants first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th. It's caught.
Get the fuck out of here, Mo.
Now 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Jones. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Get the fuck out of here, man. They're thinking like
taking
shit.
the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Here's 1st down. Powell to throw. Finding Samuel. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Howell. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pass complete, Samuel. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Let's go.
And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Yeah, he will go
Let's fucking go.
near the 35-yard line. Absolutely ideal
play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
On a completed pass, got to get down quickly and call a timeout. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes, they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time, he uses quickness to make a play.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This a long one from 54.
Let's fucking go. You see me? Back-to-back game winner field goals, man. All fucking day, man. Scooby LaFleur. Subscribe, like, man. You already know. Bring you out the dubs, man. The plays that work for you, man. I'm going to get y'all them W's right here. I'm going to show y'all how to win, man. The real way. The real football way, man. Real shit. Cousin School, man. You know, Mad City Sports. Like, subscribe, man. Hey, when I'm bringing y'all that real action right here, man.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good.
The real thriller and fucking Manila.
Look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long
that play right
from our
here,
nation's
man.
capital.
Woo-wee. I do some shit anyway. Enough for the night, man. Like this shit.